Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Wandahome in Knottingley, West Yorkshire, and I'm here to review this. This is the Elddis Rambler 20 TB. It's a dealer special. Those of you that have watched the channel before will know that a dealer special is when a dealership like Wandahome take a manufacturer's caravan, put a load of extras on it and customise it a bit and then sell it to you at a reduced price to what it cost you to put all those extras on, if that makes sense. So that's what a dealer special is. So what Wandahome have done is they have taken the Elddis Avante 860 and they have created the Rambler 20 TB. So let's go through some facts and figures first of all about this dealer special caravan. What do we need to know? Well, first of all, this is a 4-berth model. Price-wise, it's £35,600, and in terms of its size, it is 26 feet and 10 inches long, or 8 metres and 18 centimetres, and it's 8 feet wide. So it's an 8-foot wide caravan, which are always popular with families, and they've become a lot more popular in the last 5 years. In terms of its weight, it is quite a heavy caravan. It has an MTPLM of 1,718 kilos, and that's going to give you a payload of 160. You can upplate this caravan to 2,000 kilos. That's going to give you a lot more payload. So it's just worth thinking about if your car will take that extra weight, it might be worth upplating. Now this Rambler, it is the 2025 model, and what Elddis have done for 2025 is they've completely remodelled the Avante range, which this is based on. We've got a new shaped curb front, a new rear and a new front styling, as well as some changes inside. So let's make a start at the front. So the Rambler 20 TB, as I say, 4-berth, 8 feet wide. We've got the new front style, the 3 windows and the huge sunroof up on the roof. We'll see more of that when we go in. We've then got the new style front locker. This will take 2 gas bottles. It is on the Alko chassis. It has the ATC, and the nose weight of this caravan is 100 kilos. Let's make our way down the near side first of all. Now what Wandahome have done on their dealer special is they have used the silver sides. So these are GRP silver sides, unlike the standard Avante, which is white. So we've got the silver sides, and we can see the graphics for the 2025 model. What you're going to get on the Rambler is the Whale gas BBQ point, and then as we come down we can see we've got the aerial up on the roof. That is standard across Avante and Rambler. And then the awning light coming down, there is the 2-piece habitation door with the window and blind, the vents for the Dometic fridge and freezer, and then the alloy wheels, because obviously this is a twin axle model due to its size. This one is a twin, so new black alloys for 2025. And on the Rambler you do get the Alko wheel locks as part of that price. Let's carry on down the near side. So because this one has the transverse island bed, which we'll see, there is no window here on this near side. Now venturing round the back to the rear, this is all new for 2025. The Elddis badge, the new curved shape, it's all one piece, there's no joins there, so all one piece. And then we come down to this new style light cluster. Now this is bringing it in line with the Buccaneer and the Crusader. So we've got the new back end for 2025, which personally I think looks a lot better and much more modern. It's bringing it into 2025 quite nicely. Here we have our cassette point. This is where your grey waste is going to come out from when you're using the onboard water system in the caravan. A number of windows, and then an extra here is this service light on the offside. So that is not a standard feature, that is part of the dealer special. So if on a night you've got to come out and change your water, you're going to have illumination to do that. And then this is where you're going to feed water into the caravan. In terms of heating, on the Rambler you're going to have the Whale air-blown heating and the Whale hot water system. So that's the exterior. Let's go take a closer look inside. I'll open the door up, and now as I said before, it's a 2-piece, it's a stable style door, so in summer you can always leave this part closed and open the top bit to get some fresh air while still making sure it's safe for children or pets. There is a blind here in this small window. Right, let's make a start in the lounge area. So into the lounge we go. The benefit with an 8-foot wide Caravan is space. It always feels lovely and wide, and because this is a twin axle, you've got a lot of space running all the way through the Caravan. It depends whether this is going to be bought for a couple or for a family of 2, 3 or 4 people. Obviously completely up to you. Your lounge area. So the upholstery, this is the Rambler specific upholstery. I'll just get our cushions out. So you can see here this most slate grey colour on the bolster cushion, and then the fabric finish on the main scatter cushion. The scatter cushions come with it. These complement nicely the fabric on the sofas. We can see again this grey, the grey here, and it's a nice thick feeling fabric. And there's some piping on here, and then these well bolstered backrests. So this is your lounge space. Now up here you are going to get some USB charging points up there, and then you follow this through and we have the chest. Now the chest, you can either just use it as this top part, or this does slide out, it pulls out fully, and you can then use that to eat and drink at if you are just a couple. There is also a fixed table to dine at if there are more people as well. We'll see that as we venture through the van. So this is your front chest. You can see more drawer space as well within it, if I just pull that out. And then more as well as we go down. There's also some lockers, if I just press this, and that's going to give you some storage underneath these bench seats. Now on a night time, if you are using this as a 4-berth Caravan, you can convert this into a bedroom space. You can either use these as singles, and they are 6 feet long, or you can convert this into a large double bed. So it's up to you, and that's going to be well over 6 feet. So it depends whether you want a large double or the 2 singles. Now standing up, we can see for 2025 we've got this lighter, just off-white colour, and that's complemented by this darker, almost wood effect trim here. We have the chrome handles on the cupboards. I'll open these up so we can see the cabinet space that we're going to be getting. The aerial comes in here, and there's space here for the radio system that would be fitted in there. New for 2025 is the Halo Tech walls. What Elddis have done is they've listened to feedback and they've got rid of the joins that we used to see on the walls. These are now all one piece, no more joins, and that system's called Halo Tech. And I think that'll be welcomed by quite a lot of people that didn't like the joins. So that is the new Halo Tech walls. And then we come to the huge Stargazer sunroof running all the way down here through the centre of the Caravan. There is a blind on here as well, so if it is a little bit too much in terms of direct sunlight, you can close that off. And we have these nice little LED lights running around that as well. So there is nice lighting in the Elddis Rambler. Right, let's swing around. I'm going to venture into the kitchen next. So into the kitchen we go. The kitchen is on the offside in this model. You are going to get 2 plug sockets, and on the Rambler you get the worktop space here. I'll just move that cushion so you can see some additional worktop space here, the large black sink, and then coming across the Thetford hob. So under here there's 3 gas burners, ideal for if you're off-grid using gas, and an electric plate. So if you're on electric hookup, you can always use that instead and save your gas. So a gas and electric hob. Then there is the gas grill in the Thetford appliance, and the gas oven there as well. Under that there is a little drop down storage compartment, and then moving across, now we can see this finish that we saw in the lounge. This has been used on the kitchen surfaces here on the fronts, so a good storage cupboard there. And then there's a bank of drawers. If I open this, just pull that out, you can see we've got a shallow depth tray there in that drawer, and then a number of other pull out drawers as well. I won't go through all of them, but you can see there the space that you're going to get within the kitchen. And then moving along, so we've got just the plain white wall, the Halo Tech wall, the blinds. On Rambler you will get pleated concertina blinds throughout, and then moving upwards we have further cabinet space as well for plates, cups, anything else you want to put in there. So that's over here on the off side. I'll close those up. There we are. And then I'm going to move over onto the near side. So onto the near side, we have our whale control panel here. We have somewhere to put your television with a plug here. So you could either put that freestanding just on here or affix it potentially onto there as long as it's strong enough. Obviously speak to your dealer to put a TV bracket on there. But this is going to be your television area. So when you're sat there in the lounge, you're going to be looking back here. And then we come down and there is a cupboard here with a couple of shelves just near the door as we've come in. And then continuing along the near side, we have the Russell Hobbs microwave. Now that's an 800 watt and it's quite high, so just be careful as you lift things out there. And then there is 153 litres of tower fridge and freezer, which if you are a family of 4, you're going to be very grateful for, because you can ram it full of food and ice cream. So really good sized freezer there. And then this is your fridge compartment. And you can see the amount of space you are going to get in that. There is also further storage underneath. And then here, just down the side of it, if I open that, this is where you're going to find the table, the freestanding table for the lounge area. That's hidden away nicely in there. And there's a couple of little shelves. Now, before I move backwards, first of all, we're just going to move down and then we're going to go back up. But just to show you the amount of floor space that you are getting in this 8-foot wide Caravan, you can see the benefit of this amount of space from the 8-foot wide. And equally, with the cupboards being this flat finish, it gives more space here with the headroom area. Up here on Rambler, this is something extra. This is the Omnivent extractor as well. That is an additional part of this dealer special. Right, I'm going to start moving back because next we have this centre shower and washroom. I'll just demonstrate this door first of all. So on an evening time, if you wish to separate these two areas, we can close this door across, and that's going to separate that front habitation to the rear. So that is a closing door there. Over onto the near side, there's a shower cubicle. Now this model has just arrived, so the actual shower head isn't actually in the Caravan, so that would actually be here. There is a shelf here, and then you can see the space we're going to get. There is some intrusion here from the wheel arch, but it gives you an idea of your space and the headroom. There is a light above there, and the shower screen, it is a clear plastic finish as well. So this is the shower. And then moving back, there's a further privacy screen here. So if you want to use this washroom and you want some additional privacy, you can slide this across. Equally on a night, if you're using it as a 4-berth, you can pull this across. You can see it just clips here. So you pull that over and it's going to go across here. Before I do the washroom, I'm just going to make my way and do the bedroom first, and then we'll do the offside as we go back out. So coming into the bedroom space, there are wardrobes on each side of the bed. If I open these ones first, and then this is a feature I do like. So on the Rambler, we're going to get this pull out. You also get it on the Elddis 860, the Avante 860. But you get this pull out so you can put your drinks on there and things like that. And you also get a number of drawers. There's a bank of drawers where you can put your clothing items as well. I'll close that wardrobe up and we'll go round and do the bed. So as I now move around, the bed, it's 4 feet and 5 inches wide and it's 6 feet long. So it's not an overly long bed. You do pull it out though. This is in day mode, and in day mode we've got all this room around it to move around, get changed, whatever it is you need to do. And on a night we pull that out. Now it does have this fabric headboard, and on the Rambler it's actually backlit, so it's got illumination as well. Underneath you can just see as well the LED lighting. We've got a light at each side, and there's that Halo Tech wall again, that one-piece wall. Above the bed, 2 cupboards, lockers, and this is our wardrobe space that's here on this back wall. Now the benefit of the new Avante range, which the Rambler is based on, is the new rounded back end, that one-piece back end that's rounded, and we can see that here in the back wall. This is now a rounded shape. Rub my hand, it might show it a bit better. So we've got a nice rounded finish on the back end of the Caravan. Above the bed, there is a big sunroof, so that's going to be great for letting light in, to lighten this space. There are blinds and fly screens on that, so on a night you pull the blind across, it'll be lovely and dark. And you can also open it for ventilation. Onto the offside, we have got a little cupboard here, so you can put items there for storage, and there is a plug and aerial point. You can watch television in the bedroom, you can put that there if you like. And then the bedroom window, the concertina or pleated blind again, and it does have the fly screen and these little curtains just to sort of soften it up a little bit as well. And then coming round, there's a further cabinet, there's a light above it, and a further cabinet with a little bit of space here and storage, and another plug socket as well, so you can plug electrical items in over here. So that is the transverse island bed layout of this TB. Let's venture now into this washroom. So if I open this, now in we go. So into the washroom, when that door is shut, there's a couple of hooks for our towels, and then we move in, there's another sunroof in the roof above me, and again it has got a blind and a fly screen, but you can open that for ventilation too. And then we move here. So this is a feature for the Rambler. It's called the Hollywood style mirror. So it's got this illumination on both sides, which I do like. The mirror itself and the fruit bowl sink and the tap. Now the bonus of this is the cabinet there's no cabinet coming out, so you can get your head over the sink. I always say when you're buying a caravan or a leisure vehicle, check these sort of things, because if the cabinet comes out, you will struggle to get your head over that sink. But no issues here. It's also a toothbrush holder. Well, you could do what you want with it, but generally toothbrush holder. Some worktop space here for your toiletries, and underneath there is this cabinet. Again, further for toiletries and loo rolls and bits and pieces. And then I will just move out this way and let you go in there. There is the Thetford toilet in the corner. You can see one of the blowers there for the Whale air blown heating. And then coming up is the bathroom cabinet there. I'll just open that for us. I like this lighting that Elddis have used here. So again, plenty of lighting. That bathroom cabinet, and in here it is just the plain white walls, but again we can see the halo tech, no joins. Total bonus for 2025. Let me just close that up, and I'll just venture back into the lounge before we go back outside. So that is the interior of the Elddis Rambler 20 TB, the dealer special from Wandahome. It is based on the Avante 860, so you can always have a look at the 860 and then compare it to this to see the differences. But this is this nice lounge that we're going to get, which you can use as a bedroom space. Then the kitchen, well-equipped kitchen, really nice Dometic tower fridge and freezer with the Russell Hobbs microwave. And then we saw that washroom and the transverse island bed. There are other layouts available. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down here to the Elddis website and also to Wandahome, so you can see the layouts. But there's different transverse island bed layouts. So it might be that you prefer a washroom at the rear, or you want a rear bed on the back wall as opposed to on the transverse. Plenty of layouts, have a look. So there we go. If you are looking for a 4-berth, 8-foot wide, twin axle caravan, this one might be for you. That is the Rambler 20 TB. All the links are going to be down there. Thank you very much to Wandahome, who've let us come and do a review of this today. That is appreciated. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.